FinTech companies, like any company, are going to be looking for a certain level of experience. And having a pedigree, if it's a large company, for instance, a name brand or not in financial services, is something that's going to be really attractive. So the technology hurdle, I think the people are going to have to get over. There's experience and networking and connections about how things are done that is going to be very valuable, because in the end, financial services is really an ecosystem. It isn't a one-off thing. If you take what I2C does, we work with banks, we work with card networks, we work with issuing banks, we work with program managers, and it's a wide degree. And so it's an ecosystem. And so if you're part of that ecosystem already, and it's financial services, it's a big ecosystem, you can make the transition, and people at other companies will be looking for that experience. That said, you do need to be aware of and learn the technology. And the technology is going to vary from company to company. It's not necessarily one thing. But for instance, if you have experience or knowledge of platform as a service, or as a service provider, a subscription, a cloud-based service, marketing that is, no matter what industry, what you're doing, it's relatively similar and has some of the similar benefits. So learning about that area, for instance, would be helpful, and you would just apply that knowledge to the specific area that the new company comes in. Again, it sort of depends. I think that it's because of the size of the difference between the two organizations. A smaller company is going to have some very specific offerings, right? Products or services, actually. And a larger financial services company, whether it's an insurance company or wealth management or a retail bank, they're going to have different offerings. So I think there are one-to-one comparisons. Certainly, if you're in auto loans and you're marketing auto loans, that is, if you're a product marketer there and product management there, it's really transferable to any technology or fintech company that's smaller that has a product marketing perspective or job. It doesn't necessarily matter. Don't look at that as an obstacle at all. Because if you're a marketer, you're a marketer. It's just a matter of learning what the key messages are and the audience needs, and what a software as a service platform provides. And not all fintechs have that. So I would not say that that's necessarily a hurdle. Any company, big or small, whether it's Bank of America or whether it's a small startup, technology company in the financial services area, they're always going to want, for marketers, always going to want to have someone that understands their industry the best. So it's going to take a year, whatever it is. If you even move from one grocery store to the next grocery store, it's an adjustment. So obviously you're going to come up to speed. That said, there's so many different aspects of financial services and financial technology that it's hard to have a one-to-one match. So I think if I were to give advice, I would focus on the core strengths and skills that you have